Throwback Thursday. I'm your friendly neighborhood NMan64, and we're doing our Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke. In the last episode, Buttercup evolved into Venomoth. Won't be super useful to us right away, but will be useful to us somewhere down the line. Flounder, of all people, avoided death because apparently a Doduo with Pursuit decided it was going to kill it, and Flounder said, "Fuck you, bitch, I ain't for sale." In this episode, we're going to wrap up everything we have to do on this route in particular. A couple of trainers, wild Pokemon, get to Fuchsia, do what we got to do there, and and then head to Saffron for our showdowns at the Fighting Dojo, most likely. First things first, though, we gotta level up Beaky Bay because I would love a Dodrio. I would absolutely love a Dodrio right now. Not even to use on the team like long term, but just like it gives you so many better options for final Pokemon that you can use in the Elite Four. Should some of your big guns die, like I'm fully expecting them to when we get to through Silphco, because that rival fight is not fun. It's killed a lot of runs for people. It has killed a lot of Nuzlockes for people. Because it's the first genuine challenge of the game. Like, true challenge in this game. Because sometimes you'll get, like, unlucky with, like, moves that miss, or the AI spamming Sand Attack or something, but that's the first real challenge of the game. Because now you got 3 fully evolved Pokemon on this team. Not to mention, Execute. Actually, 4, because you have Gyarados at that point. The only unevolved Pokemon I'll have is Execute. Alright, Beaky Bay. You are getting there. I am almost confident in putting you out there for fights right now, but not at the moment. Like Enrage, apparently. Good job, Doduo. I don't understand why you did that, but okay. You're doing so good right now. The fact that I expected Flounder to die and he didn't die, maybe that's a harbinger of things to come. Maybe we're done with death in this run. I highly doubt it, but hey. It would be a nice story to tell the kids, wouldn't it? Alright, so we gotta try to catch a Ditto or a Pidgeotto on this route. We also have to try to, well, beat the last trainer as well, so that's gonna be interesting. Alright, good job, Beaky Bay. You are also 5 levels away from evolving, which is nice. Alright, so let's see. Survey says Venonat. You are not the droid I'm looking for. Are you the droid I'm looking for? No. Because I didn't catch anything on the last route, I'll give this one 10 Pokemon. So that's the second Pokemon we couldn't get. Here's the third. Pidgey. I mean, I could realistically catch a Pidgey, but... You know what? If the 10th Pokemon is a Pidgey, I'll catch a Pidgey. How about that? I think that's fair. Hi, Gloom. Sorry, not happening. Already caught you. That's number 5, I believe. I believe that's number 5. In fact, why do I have you out? I should have Bulbabutt out in case it ends up being... What's it call it? In case it ends up being... In case it ends up being Ditto. I really should have another Pokemon out. That's 6. If the 10th Pokemon is Pidgey, we will catch Pidgey. And it will be Iago 2. Or some other bird name. But if it's any other Pokemon, we're not catching anything on this route. Alright. That's 7. 8. Pidgey is our own Pidgey at 10. Pidgeotto or Ditto. So everybody says Oddish is 9. The winner is Pidgey. Okay. Well, congratulations, Pidgey. I get to replace you. I get to add you to my team as a backup option. I would raise you up to your max level, but you're gonna be fucking... what's it call it? You're gonna be fucking level 36 to get the Pidgeot, and I'm not doing that. I is not doing that, Pidgey. Sorry. Really? Alright, so leftovers should heal me a bit, and then the leech life should heal me a bit. And then hopefully sleep powder puts it to sleep here. Beautiful. Heal up, leech more, and get ourselves a Pidgey. This is the only Pokemon we're probably going to catch a second time. And that's only because I didn't catch anything on a handful on this route and the route before that. So, yeah. Alright, and Pokeball go. This gives me a backup flying option, which I'll gladly accept. Zazu. There you go. You can't be Iago, so you can be Zazu. Okay, so there's our 10th Pokemon. Which means now, Beaky Bay can handle this trainer. We go to Fuchsia, heal up our Pokemon, switch out some Pokemon, bring some Pokemon in, and we can call it a wonderful day. Nice try, Bellsprout. Nice try. I don't get how friggin' an ostrich can fly, but I'm not going to question the Pokemon world sometimes on their logic. Sometimes their logic is very sound. Sometimes it's not. You're doing very good, though. I'm very thankful. We might actually have, like, a full team of backup options very soon, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, so what am I going to throw at Pidgeot? That's the question. Do I bring the boulder out? Or do I hold the boulder in reserve in case something happens to Rex or something? And we also got to check on Rhaegar, too, this episode. We got a lot to do this episode. Holy crap. Well, what matters is we got Beaky, level 27. She's also getting dangerously close to evolving. In fact, if I use all my rare candies, I believe she will evolve. But that's not what we're here for. Alright, so now we're back in Fuchsia. We have nothing else to do here at the moment. I mean, we can surf or get more battles, but I'm not too concerned about that. First things first, heal my team. Heal my team, Nurse Joy, please. Alright. Alright, so move Pokemon. Let's bring Zinx out. I know I said, oh, why don't we just keep leveling up our guys, but we do have a story we have to beat, so switch Buttercup in. Now look at that, we have, well, they're not fully ready, but we do have a bunch of potential backup options if our plans start to fall flat on our face, which is important. But we do have a few other guys we have to check on right now. In particular, a certain dragon friend of ours, whom we haven't seen in some time. Because he's been off training with King Kai in the spirit world. Let's see. If he's gotten up at least 10 levels, I think I'll keep him. But if he's not there just yet, I think I will do other things first. Oh yeah, I didn't get rid of Cut yet. Beautiful. That means I can fly right to Fuchsia City and take care of that. Bene, molto bene, molto bene. Okay. Alright, Rhaegar has grown by 8 levels. He's at 26 right now. Not quite ready. It'll take a little bit more moving. It'll take a little bit more moving around for us for me to be fully ready to integrate him into the team. But first, we're gonna head down to Fuchsia City, or back to Fuchsia. Get rid of Cut on Bulbabutt because he don't need it no more. And then I think we're gonna take on the Fighting Dojo. On the weaker Pokemon, I think we'll throw Beaky Bay out against them. Why am I here? Why am I here? Move the leader, please. Thank you. The weaker Pokemon, I think I'll leave Beaky Bay to face, and then stronger ones, I think I will let the stronger ones, I think I will let the stronger ones I will let what's his face let Zink's face. But most importantly, we need to start getting experience for our other Pokemon. And if Beaky Bay dies, Beaky Bay dies. I have a backup option now. It's not as essential to keep her, but I think I will not raise that Pidgey up, specifically because I'm concerned that it would die. And I want a flying person to use, if you catch my drift. Yeah, Beaky Bay. You hear I'm good? You hear I'm good? From who? This is my first battle in Saffron City, dude. Alright, level 32. Alright, this could be problematic. Vital Throw should do a lot of damage. Come on. Okay, you're not strong enough yet. Okay. But we are faster than a Machop, which is good. So we're guaranteed to knock it out here. I want to save those rare candies for Rhaegar, though, which is why I'm reluctant to be like, oh god, yeah, no. You are not facing. You are not facing a Machoke. You are not ready for that. You are not ready for that malarkey yet. Zinx is ready. But Zinx has been ready for everything. She's just a fucking monster. Goodbye, good luck, good riddance. Alright. Trespassing in your fighting dojo? Dude, I just walked right the frig in. If I needed more than that, then I don't know what the fucking tell you. Alright. The fact that I'm normal flying is so concerning to me. Alright, Seismic Toss I can live with. I can 100% live with Seismic Toss. Alright, let's try attack will hit. Actually, both my Pokemon will be neutrally damaged against the Chops. Alright, Mankey is not nearly as bulky, so I think we can handle a Mankey. Oh, never mind, you're dead. Beaky Bay, you are dead. Well, it was fun. I guess Zinx is gonna just rip through the rest of this fighting dojo then. Well, it was fun to have our poor little Doduo get some levels in, but apparently the universe had other plans for us. A Dodrio would have been very nice, but like I said, we do not get to choose when the Pokemon we love die in this. Why would it use fucking Seismic Toss first? It's such a dick move. Oh, whatever. Alright. To the back you go. And I guess it's time for Flounder to level up. So I'll give you the amulet coin. I swear to God, though, if I lose fucking Jinx to this shit, I will be pissed. Let's see how good the levels are we get from this Primeape. If I get like a guaranteed level up, I think we'll be good to go. Alright. So Primeape can't do too much. Seismic Toss will do a chunk, but not too bad. Flamethrower should do a dent into him. A nice meaty dent. And Flamethrower to finish it off. Good job, Zero. Alright, level 13. And 34, good for you. Alright, let's see, how'd that do level-wise? Not bad, not bad. I do need to heal Mufasa. Why do I keep calling him Mufasa? I don't know. Gotta heal Zero first. I'm gonna save Zinx for the fight with the Karate King. Damn. We were doing so good, too, and then Beaky Bay just... She didn't have what it took, unfortunately. Happens to the best of us. Not everyone can tolerate the supreme power of fighting in a Nuzlocke, or living in a Nuzlocke, really. And Beaky Bay is just another in a list of Pokemon that it was just their time to go. Alright, so same thing for this. Let's get Flounder up one more level. So we can have something to lean on in case something bad happens. Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably for the best if I don't do Silph-Co just yet. Not because I want to grind up or anything, but like it's getting a little on the later side and I don't want to just start. I don't want to be in the middle of Silph-Co as I'm doing this like I did that last time I did the SSN. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling in a couple of minutes. But I'm leaning more towards not doing Silph-Co. Or at least starting Silph-Co in this episode, but we will be doing it in the next session, that's for sure. Right, yeah, Zinx is going to absolutely throttle these guys. I know even Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee are problematic, but I am so confident in her. Alright. Bag. First things first. I need all my crew fully healed and ready for this fight. Swap you out, Beaky Bay, head to the back of the line because you're a corpse. And let's get ourselves a Hitmonlee. I mean, sorry I spoiled it for you, but there's no way in hell I'm getting... Although it learns Mach Punch. It does learn Mach Punch. That is a priority fighting type move. Alright, let's see. Psychic does perfect amount of damage. Good job, Zinx. We'll be level 39 before long. The problem is, if this was Gen 4, I would pick Hitmonchan. But because it's because it's Gen 3 and the physical special split hasn't happened yet, I'm picking Hitmonlee. Yes, I want to give it a nickname. Legs McGee. Alright. So we got Legs McGee. It's a consolation prize for losing both Raditz and... and poor Beaky Bay, but... like I said, sometimes the game can be a cruel mistress. And this just happens to be one of those days. Thank you, Nurse Joy. You did the best you could. That's all you get, Beaky Bay. Next time on Throwback Thursday, which is probably in a few hours for you, but that's because I'm not keeping count. Next time on Throwback Thursday, we take on the Silphco, because this Team Rocket grunt fell asleep outside when he was supposed to be guarding the building. What a silly Bo Billy, guys. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys when that time comes. Until we meet again, my most lovely peoples, sayonara.